How y'all doing? I tell you, all I don't want is working. Time. I be thinking about life. I often think about life. I often think about my time here on earth. Hey, hey, Kendra. Hey, Kim. The gym kind of hard. Life. I want to talk a little serious for a few minutes. Mm. Hey, y'all. Y'all life is so short. Let me tell y'all. Just get my stuff ready for my sale. I got a sale live on Facebook in an hour. So I was getting all my stuff together. And I wanted to talk with y'all for a few minutes. I just got through riding my bike. And I wanted to talk to y'all for a few minutes about life. About life and how situations come in our life. How things happen in our life that sometimes we may have control over and sometimes we don't. Sometimes we may, sometimes we don't. Okay, my face so oily. And I know why, because I didn't put the powder stuff on. But anyway, I'll take this off because I be getting cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot. A little oily skin. Cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot. Oily skin. But I want to talk about life. Like some people have two people, two incomes, two people in the household working. I don't make any jokes about my situation, about me being single and working hard. I tell people all the time, I've been working hard all my life. Working hard has been something that I have always done all my life. Can y'all hit that like up there, that thumbs up there? There's a thumbs up there. Can y'all please hit that up there? All my life I have been a hard worker. All my life I have worked hard. All my life I never looked for hands out or anything like that. But I want to tell y'all this. As I age, I can't talk about nobody. As I age and view life differently, I don't view life the way I used to view it. I don't even act the way I used to act. The way that I see life now, it's not easy. It's not easy as people think. Hey, y'all. Everybody, can somebody comment for me? I can't comment on him. I don't think I can. Can somebody post a comment? Hey, thank you, Nicole. So I can just see it's not moving. So I just make sure everybody hit that thumbs up there too, if y'all don't mind. So with that being said, I watch my life and I pay attention to my life. I pay attention to how I move. I pay attention to my finances. I pay attention to a lot of things, my health. I pay attention to a lot of things that I normally didn't pay attention to. As I age and I look at my life and I say, well, God, how do I want to spend the rest of my life here on earth? Do I want to continue to work so hard? Hi, baby. Do I want to continue to work so hard? Do I want to try to taper back some, downsize some things, which I done downsize all I can downsize? What do I truly want to do with my very own life? I don't know if I want to get married. I don't know if I'm going to get married. Again, I don't know. I haven't found someone worthy of marriage. I haven't found anybody worthy of just dating, to tell you the truth. But times out here is hard, especially for one person. My heart goes out to any man, woman, or boy that's doing it all on their own. Bills split any type of percentage or way is a help to you. People that's got roommates, People that's got people that appreciate them in their life, that split any of their bills with them. A lot of people I notice downplay that. When you downplay the little help that you got, and when that help is gone, you're gonna see how hard it really is. Bills going up every year. It seems like every month. Soon as you pay one bill, something else due. Soon as you say every 30 days, but I promise y'all, I think I might have a week out of the month that I don't pay no bills. It's like every week I'm paying something. Several things. I'm paying this, I'm paying that. I'm paying this, I'm paying that. I'm paying this, I'm paying that. I'm paying this. I don't know how y'all bills work, but I said that to say this. This world is getting difficult and difficult for everybody to live in. It's getting harder and harder for us to live in. It's getting harder and harder for us to afford. People need to come together more than they ever came together in their entire life. And that's the honest truth. Everybody would have a piece of the pie, a piece of the cake, if people learn how to get along. Okay? Is anybody coming? Let me get my other phone. Let me get one of my phones so I can go in here and come in, so I can see what's going on. Because I don't see no comments. Don't look like they're moving. Okay, that's what that button for. Okay, I'm seeing y'all know how to be live over here. So y'all, let me see y'all. I don't know how this works. I'm trying to see y'all comments. I don't go live over here enough to know. I don't go over here live enough to know how to work this one. Let's see. And they done changed it. When at least 1 minute of video is needed to start it. Okay. Okay. I think I just did something. I don't know what I did. I shared it on Facebook. Okay, let's see. Oh, it says chat filter. Show messages with potential spam. Okay, got it. Okay, now I should be able to see y'all. Okay, I had to go into settings. I just had to go into settings, and it says show all messages with potential, even with potential spam. I think we got it now. I think I got it. Okay, I think I got it now, y'all. I think Jazz got it now. I can see y'all. Okay, so with that being said, it's getting, now I can see hearts and stuff. Yes, thank y'all. It's getting harder and harder for us to live out here in this earth. It's getting so hard, man. I tell y'all, sometimes I lay in my bed at night and I just say, God, how much more, how, I know what the Bible say, how much worse is this world getting? It's getting harder and harder out here. I just don't understand how people could still not see that we are in the end of times, and that, look at here, hard work pays off. I am trying my hardest to cut back as places that I can cut back, tamper back on places that I can tamper back on. It's so difficult for me, for even, and I make okay money, but it's still difficult because you ain't got nobody to depend on. Nobody. If your bills don't get paid, that's on you. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't got your husband to count on. You ain't got your wife to count on. 2 incomes is better than 1. I tell anybody. So if y'all got help, ladies and gentlemen, do not downplay the help that y'all got. I'm telling y'all, I don't mind being independent, but I promise y'all, as I have said, if I get somebody just to pay my mortgage, I'm okay with that. That would take $1,000 off of me. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all got to understand that the way times is set up now, and y'all saw me went to Publix the other day. I spent $100 on that many stuff. That much. $100. My God. Are you kidding me? Everything is going up. Nothing is feasible too much for us anymore. It's not feasible for us to be alone. It's not feasible for us to have this and have that. Things are getting so difficult for us. Who else feel like that? How many of y'all single on here? How many of y'all single on here? So I guess it just does what it want to do. I don't know what I just did. Nicole. So when y'all don't type, I be thinking it's froze or something because this different than Facebook. So when y'all don't type, I don't know if it's froze or what. This one is totally different than Facebook. How many of y'all out here single? How many people single? Nicole B, you single? Hello? I've been married 20. Oh, you've been married 27 years. And both of you and your husband both married and work. I mean, both of y'all work. Who on here married? Who on here single? I'm trying to engage with y'all. Who married? Who single? And how is things with you and your household for us? You're finding it difficult, and as this world changes, I'm talking about me too. I find it difficult that everything is so expensive now. You have to. It's getting to the point. Do you pay your bills or do you buy food? You feel what I'm saying? Do you pay your bills or do I buy food? It's getting so bad out here in this world till we don't know, should we pay our bills, till we buy food? It's just getting worse. Bills are coming so hard till we don't know. I can't comment, y'all, because all my phone's gonna go to my original page. I can't. It's gonna go to original page. Is anybody else typing besides? So it's hard for me to have a conversation with y'all when I can't see what y'all saying. And Nicole, you the only one talking to me? You the only one typing. Ain't nobody else typing on here. 16 people on here. Ain't nobody else typing? Auto insurance and medical insurance. Well, you know what? What happens if you're married? What happens with that is if morning if you if let me see if you let me see okay, so I just went on and typed myself. It's just that y'all not talking to me. Okay, so y'all just not communicating with me. But Nicole, I thank you for talking to me. Because I just went on there. See, I just typed. They're just not talking to me. So I'm gonna say to everybody that is on here that wants to type, please type. Yeah, because every time I type, it comes right up. It comes right up. So y'all on here just looking at me, I guess. So with that being said, my life has been like this. I have always been the type of person that saves money. I save. But like when things come up, for example, like when things come up in your life, unexpectedly come up. Like say your car has to be put in the shop. Or you get sick and you miss days from work. Or your children get sick. When unexpected things come up. Now we can count our money when it comes to bills, okay? We can count our money when it comes to bills, but we don't count the unexpected things, okay? So we know every month how much our bill's gonna be, but bam, sometimes something happened and it may take your bill money. Sometimes something happen and you have to be late on a bill or delayed. The bill, I'm going to pay it late. I can pay it. I still got great spirit. I can pay it. So when things like that happens, what does that do? That sets you back. That sets us back. And when that sets us back, remember, you're on a setback. So if I didn't pay it this month, okay, I'm using this for an example. If I didn't pay my light bill this month, I'm just using it for example. Next month, my light bill gonna be what? Twice as high. Twice as high. Now let me show y'all the difference in when you have somebody. If I didn't pay my light bill, my husband could have paid the light bill. Y'all get what I'm saying? That's the difference when you don't have any help. You don't have anybody helping you do anything. I mean, it's down, Nicole, absolutely. My husband had a kidney transplant on the 23rd, definitely unexpected. Yes. So your husband not working then. Is he back to work? You saying 23. So, yes, that was very unexpected. And that probably put everything back on you. And I'm quite sure you probably had severance pay and all this. But it's different when you ain't able to work at your full capacity. And you ain't able to get in your full amount of income. And so I be trying to educate people as much as I can. And try to, if we came together as people more. Okay, there are people that in different cultures that live together. They can live together without telling each other business, without ridiculing each other, without fussing and fighting, without any of that. But for some reason, this race has an issue. We can't even live together. You're going to tell everything going on in my damn house. You're going to tell where I went, where I didn't went, where I went and go, what I had on, what I didn't have on, if I cooked, if I didn't cook. We haven't learned boundaries and everybody's benefiting from it. You get what I'm saying? We haven't learned boundaries and everybody benefiting from it. He's not working. He had to close his business. He definitely wants to start back. He's doing really well. Tell him my heart goes out to him. My heart goes out to the both of you because I definitely feel your pain. I definitely feel your pain. I definitely do. And so you're pretty much like me when I'm saying about having to do a lot by yourself and having to carry a whole lot. And it's a lot. You're used to a certain standard. You're used to having something when it's there. I can go to the store and get this. I ain't got to put this back. But when you going through something, you got to second guess yourself. I might have to put something back at the register because I ain't got the money to get it. I did want the shrimp. Or I did want the cookies. But I got to get what I need. I can't get what I want. My heart definitely goes out to you and anybody that's out here weathering this storm by themselves. I tell people all the time, if we will learn to get along with each other, we all can benefit for each other. We can't even live in the same house together because we can't benefit from each other and everybody will be winning. We are one culture that will not seem to help each other. We won't help each other. So, I mean, look, okay, for example, look at me. I live in a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house by myself. By myself. You risk the chance of letting somebody come roommate with you. They destroying your house. They ain't clean as you. They argue and trying to take over your house. You risk a whole lot. But if we were a culture that got along and say, hey, yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm benefiting and you benefit. We're all benefiting and we all got common respect. It's because it's the common respect that we have lost for each other. We have lost common respect for each other. And that's why we don't get along. And that's why we can't help each other because we don't respect each other to get along. We don't respect each other to help each other. And that's the honest truth. That's the honest truth. If you're living in a home with someone, y'all sharing common spaces, you respect that person respect you. You don't go in someone's home and we're all living together. There's no more I and we. We're together. We're doing this together. We're in a partnership. Okay? We're in a partnership. Me and you agreeing that we're going to do this, even if it's a marriage, even if it's a boyfriend, girlfriend, live together. We agreed to a partnership, okay? And when we agree to that partnership, we don't go and now go straight to what we done said. Now that we're living under one rule, everything going hell. But this ain't what we agreed to. That's why we have so much bills and debt, because we haven't learned to be each other's leaning posts. We haven't learned to live with each other rather than without each other. Does that make sense, y'all? We haven't learned to live with each other rather than without each other. Does that make sense to y'all? Does that make sense? To me, it makes sense. And I promise you, if I can get somebody that is going to be respectful, going to be kind. He's working. He had to close his business. He definitely wants to start back. He's doing well. So tell me, Nicole, what kind of business did your husband have? What kind of business did he have? And what do you do for a living? I tell you, honey, that's why I'm working so hard, y'all. I am going to grind. And I told God, I remember walking to my mailbox today, and I told God, I said, God, I'm not asking you to give me anything. I'm working auto paint shop. Oh, yeah, he can get a job like that. Them jobs is very, yeah, he can get a job. Pharmacy technician for 25 years. Good. He can get a job anywhere if he feels he owned the business. But if he wanted to work for somebody doing that, I know working for somebody, you used to having your own business doing it. So I pray that God gives him, restore him what he had and more. I pray that, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I pray that God restores him and restores his business double fold. I was walking to my mailbox today, and I said to myself, God, and I'm talking to God while I'm walking to the mailbox, and I said, God, I'm not asking you for anything. I'm willing to work. I said, God, I'm ready to grind. I'm ready to bust my behind for the next 7 years, because I'm tired of working so hard. I'm tired of grinding so hard. I said, God, I'm willing. Just help me. I'm willing to work for the next 7 years. I'll be 62 in 7 years. I said, I'm going to grind hard, God. I said, God, just give me the strength. I'm willing to do it. I ain't asking you to give me no money. I ain't asking you to give me anything. I'm telling you to strengthen me and send the business, send everything. Just let me keep going, because I only can work for so long. Everybody can only work for so long. I mean, it come a time when you can't do the things you used to do. And as I age, I realize, Jazzy, you were being up all time of night, you working all this, Jazzy, you just can't do it no more. So you gonna go hard. And I know 67 is the age to retire, but I can't go 67. I just don't feel as though my body will continue to let me keep pounding it. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think my body gonna keep on letting me pound that like I have been going. Now, if I hadn't started working such a young age and working so hard, probably yes. But since I was 14, I've been working like a Hebrew slave. And so my body is doing its own things now. My body is warning me. My body is telling me, girl, I want to sit down. Girl, I want to go to sleep. Girl, I want you to. My body is warning me. So that's why I told God, give me 7 years, God. I'm going to put in as much as I can these last 7 years, Jesus. I say, I know they're going to take 30% because I ain't wait to 67. But God, I'm going to work so hard till the 30% won't bother me. You feel what I'm saying? I won't even miss the 30% that they're taking from me. That's my mindset. That's where I'm at in life. But I'm doing it on my own. I'm trying so hard. And sometimes it be hard. Sometimes I don't want to get out of that bed. Sometimes I got to talk myself and getting up. Sometimes the alarm going off and I'm looking at that clock, that phone. I'm like, oh no, Lord Jesus, I really don't go. If you don't get up now, you got to go have to do this. You got to do that. The work ain't gonna move itself. The work ain't gonna move itself. You just got to get up and you just got to do it. And so as we age, I remember Mama saying how work while you young, baby. Work while you can, work while it's day, work while you young. as you age, that body ain't gonna let you do so much. Thank y'all for the heart. The body only gonna let you do so much as you age. So we have to taper back, boy. When we was younger, we was spending money like it was water, doing what we can do with the money, going out, staying out all type of night and dollar. We can't do that no more. We can't do that no more. Body ain't gonna let us do that. Money ain't gonna let us do that. Cause back in the day, bills wasn't so high. Bills are so high now. You can't even have as much fun as you would like to. You can't even vacation as much as you like to because the bills is calling your name. Hello, these bills is calling your name. So especially when you work for somebody, when you work for yourself, like me, I work for myself. I've been working for myself for so many times, so many years. There's no benefits in working for yourself for as insurance and 401k and retirement and all that. When you work for yourself, baby, no, it's none of that. So you have to save for your own future. You ain't got nothing where you paying into to your 401k and all this and that. It's even harder because when you working for yourself, you got to pay yourself. You can't get in no overtime. Your check gonna be what it gonna be. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can clock in on the job and work overtime and they calling you because they need people to come in the overtime and you busting their head with no overtime. I can't bust nobody's head but my own. You get what I'm saying? And so there's pros and cons in owning your own business. There's pros and cons in it. Yeah, you can go as much as you want, clock in when you want to clock in, stop working when you want to stop working, but there is little to minimum benefits for if you're going to get the money, but there's not meaningful benefits, I would say, like insurance. You got to pay for your own insurance. Company ain't helping you pay for it. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all work for companies. Company is paying a percentage of your insurance. They're paying a percentage of this for you. They're putting in with your 4K. They matching this and they matching that. You get vacation time. I don't work, I don't get paid. Y'all get what I'm saying? I don't work, I don't get paid. And so to offset that, when I was married, when I was married, my husband carried the insurance. My husband carried the insurance on us and stuff. I didn't have to worry about that. So if I had a husband, all of that will offset for me. And I'll be benefiting because I will be bringing in most of the income. He's going to get taxed, but mine is mostly free. Y'all get what I'm saying? But by me being single, the benefits just ain't benefiting. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? So, but like what I said, if I had a husband, he carried the insurances and stuff. Okay. So I didn't have to worry about that. Okay. They ate his butt up in his finances, but that freed up my finances. Y'all get what I'm saying? When you in a relationship or marriage, you got to work as a team to benefit y'all household. And a lot of people don't understand that. Even if you is a roommate with somebody, y'all got to work as a team to benefit y'all household. Okay. Let me see. Ain't nobody commenting. Am I just talking to myself? I know Nicole was commenting. Let me go back over here to myself and comment. I'm just making sure. Thanks so much. Yeah, so it might get hard for you, Nicole. I'm gonna say this to you, baby. It might get hard. And because I have sympathy for everybody. And especially somebody that's working and trying to do their best. It might get hard. You might get weary. I can tell you that your difficult times are over. That you don't went through the hardest time with your husband. And when people are sick and you got to care for them, it seems like it's a weight on you. Let me tell you. I feel you. It's like a weight on you. You're like, okay, then, Jesus, I've been going through this for so many years. Okay, my husband is doing much better, but yeah, you got to go to work full time. Then you got to come home and you got to cater to him and make sure he's okay. Make sure everything's okay with him, and make sure that I don't know if you got kids or whatever, but I feel that burden. It's a hard hit when you're the one bringing in everything. It's a hard hit. Because you got to smile when you don't want to smile. You got to go to work when you don't want to go to work. You feeling drained, but you still got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. I can't leave my husband when he's sick. I can't leave my wife when she's sick. That won't be right. Yes, they are grown, but they did help during that time. Yes. With that being said, it's a very difficult time when someone down. It's a very difficult time being a caregiver. It tests your love. It tests your faith. It tests your religion. It tests everything when you down. I remember when I broke my elbow back in 2019. I was dating someone. And I broke my elbow. And I had a daycare. And I had a daycare for 26 years. I had a daycare. And it was so hard for me to work. And this was my right arm. It was so hard for me to work, hard for me to do anything. I barely could just bathing. I could wipe my butt and that's it, and pee and stuff like that. But bathing was hard. I would sit on the edge of the tub. I would sit on the edge of the tub and try to bathe myself. I'm right-handed, and it was my right elbow that I broke. Okay. And the guy that I was with at the time, he really did me very nasty. And when I say nasty, he wouldn't help me. Simple things to helping me get into bed. Simple things to help me put my pants on. Help me put my shirt on. I couldn't lift this arm up. Simple things. And he made it so hard. He said I was just joking. It wasn't that bad. It ain't 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 that bad. And my arm about as big as my thigh. It ain't that bad. You just failed. It ain't that bad. Come to find out. When I fell, I told my rotator cuff. I messed up disc 5 and 6 in my neck. Yeah. But he said it was nothing. I was just faking. So with that being said, oh, wow, sorry that happened to you. Yes, and it was difficult for me. But it also was a lesson for me. It let me know, God, I didn't realize I needed my arm as bad as I did until this happened. It made me realize this man ain't here for you. This man ain't for you. Get down if you want to. This man ain't going to ride with you. This man is not going to ride with you. If you see my arm like this, and I took care of him, let me tell you what happened to him. He ended up having hemorrhoids, okay? Hemorrhoids, can't sit down, can't lay down, can't do nothing. I catered to that man, put it all up in his buttocks. Medicine and all. Took care of him like he was a newborn baby. Like he was a newborn baby. But see, when you down, you're going to see who for you. When you can't help yourself, you're going to see who for you. And when you see who for you, you better do something about it. Because when a person's sick, they really can't help themselves, y'all. I'm telling y'all that. When your husband was sick, I don't care how mad you the guy. I'm just using it for example. You could have got mad at him, cussed him out. He couldn't make himself feel better. He couldn't do nothing more than what he could do for himself. Because when a person down, it seems like that's when people hurt them the most. And you can't do nothing for yourself. When I said, y'all, I felt bad. I sat in my bed many days and I cried. I cried because I couldn't do nothing for myself. I got one hand. I'm trying to do everything with one hand. You understand what I'm saying? And I had to force my elbow to work when it couldn't work. I had to use it when I couldn't use it. I was forced. I was forced. I was forced. And my arm and elbow never healed. They never fixed my rotator cuff. This was in 2019. They never fixed my rotator cuff. The doctor said he didn't cast my arm because at the time he said at my age, I'll be 55 in May. At my age, I would have had a permanent bend in my arm. Okay. So they didn't catch it, just put me in the sling. Yeah, I promise you. And this arm to this day is bigger than this arm. Yeah. And it's never been repaired. It's never been fixed. So sometimes it'll come out of the socket. I can just feel it shifting out of the socket. And I just have to turn it because the elbow, it's the ball. The ball right here is what I broke. my forearm shifted like you shift a gear, because the little boy was running to the door, one of the daycare kids, and I was running at the same time. So I put my arms out to not land on the little boy. And when I felt my whole, it went up. My whole forearm shoulder went up like that. And it just instantly swole. They had to cut that bra off me. They had to cut my shirt off me. And so I never got cast. I'd never been fixed. Never. So some days the elbow be killing me. Some days the elbow want to go, the forearm want to go one way and the elbow want to go another. And sometimes I have to turn it. Yeah. If I make too many sudden turns, my arm will be going one way and the elbow will be going another. I have to be very careful. Yes. Yeah. They never fixed me. And by 8 months later, now I didn't find out how bad it was. By 8 months later, all of a sudden, it's like my arm was broke again. I'm like, I was just sitting down and it just all of a sudden, mind you, I'm picking up kids every day, changing diapers, lifting up kids, every day, 12 hours a day. And so one day I was just sitting down and my arm just poof, just got big all over again. I'm like, I called my daughter, take me to the emergency room. And so I'm screaming and I'm crying in the emergency room, begging for medicine, telling them help, just out of the blue, 8 months later. And that's when I found out, 8 months later, that my rotator cuff was tore. I tore my rotator cuff and then I had them two discs. Yeah, it was way worse. I didn't find that out till 8 months later. Yes. So I went back to that doctor. Where I was, that showed on the x-ray. I went back to the doctor and I said, you said you downplayed what wrong. Well, the hospital know what they talk about. I can give you an MRI. I can send you to get an MRI. I went to go get an MRI. Went back to him. Miss Shelby, Miss Shelby, what? Oh, you said you and my boyfriend downplayed me. Yeah, like I was just lying that this didn't happen and my arm wasn't hurting. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, your rotator cuff. Yeah, we can go in and do surgery and you got your, it did show up on the MRI, but you're starting to, heal and that arm done started to heal. And what I could do is send you to therapy. I go to therapy and therapy say they could do nothing with me. They said, your injury too bad. We can't even touch you. So here I am, 2025. I just deal with it. I keep telling people. Now I keep a brace in my purse. I keep a brace because sometimes it'll be hurting so bad and I can't even move it. I gotta be stuck like this. I can't even move because I can't even let it out. When it go to hurt, I can't even let it out. So I keep a brace in my purse. I keep it on me 24/7. So whenever, because I'll never know when it's gonna start, when it's gonna shut down on me, when it's gonna act a fool. So I keep a brace that I put on it. Whenever it starts, I put that brace on it. Something nice, I have to sleep with that brace on. Yes. So with that being said, as I age, I realize that all these things is happening to me, all these things going on wrong with me. I can't keep working like this. I can't keep working like Hebrews say. That's why I told God, I'm giving 7 more years to this, God, and I'm retiring. I'm retiring at 62. I'm going hard. Some physicians don't listen to us. Yep. I'm going hard for the next 7 years, God. And that's it. That's it, God. I'm going for the next 7 years. I can't do 67. I can do 62. I'm going to do 62, God. And I ain't asking you to give me anything. I'm asking you to strengthen my body to keep going these 7 years. That's what I ask, God. That's it. That is it. That's all I'm doing. 7 more years. 7 more years. I ain't finna keep doing it. A lot of people don't even live to get their retirement. A lot of people done die before they even reach 67. And they keep pushing it back. So people will die and not get their money. The government, now tell me, all the people done died that didn't get their money, and all the people done died and their money's still there. What is the government doing with all these people that's money? Like your parents and all that done died. They had these checks coming in. What is the government doing with that money? Seem like they should give the money to the children, to the people, family stuff. No, what they doing with it? They dead now. The money come back to us. The government is the devil. I always say that. I always say the government is the devil. Where the people money at? If they still was alive, they'll be getting it. Something to think about, ain't it? Something to think about. So with that being said, I just want to drop those little nuggets in y'all spirit here on YouTube and just give you something to think about in your future and what you desire in your future and how we as a culture need to come together more to benefit each other. We need to learn how to get along and benefit for each other. Okay? I love you guys. And I got to go live at 7:30 in about 20 minutes on Facebook. I love y'all. And I got to do my live sale. And y'all be blessed, okay? Make sure y'all following their page. Bye. Let me see how to turn this off, y'all.